Okay, well, welcome to this course. We are going to be talking about just a quick introduction of some of the ways to work in this Blackboard shell. I highly recommend you watch this video because it's going to introduce some of the changes that I've made. Okay, so the first thing, let's look at the syllabus. So let me pull that up real quick. We're not going to go through the whole syllabus. I just want to show you something in the syllabus. Down here under grading, you'll see this reading and videos under quizzes. The reason why is because I want to give you guys credit for reading and the videos. I also want to hold you accountable to them because you don't have to come to class. Okay, and so what am I talking about? Well, let's go to learning modules. Okay, in learning modules, and they're all going to look like this. I need to edit some of them, but you know, as it says video, 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 video. Over here it says reading. Right here it really should say lab. I'll fix that. These two should say videos. And so you should know what you're getting into before you actually go there. I'm going to go to learning module 1 though. It's smaller. It's easier to understand. The first thing you're going to see is a summary of the section or the chapter. And then what you'll see is you'll see what you're going to learn. For the videos, and actually let me go to the second video. So over here is where you actually kind of navigate. I'm going to go to the second video. And in order to view the video, you have to click launch. I click to launch. The reason why is because Blackboard thinks it's launching a quiz. I had to do this. The only way I could do what I wanted to is I had to put it into a one-question quiz as far as the videos. And in the videos, you will also see how long the video is. And right here's a quick explanation of what I want you to do. What you're going to do when you're done with it is you're going to write what you learned, what you thought of it, something like that. So you're going to click to launch, you're going to begin. I read down, but you can have more than one submission, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Okay, and so down here is where you're going to write what you thought. You click right here to listen and watch the videos, and these videos are pretty good.
We're going to start with the
Go
base
ahead and pause
understanding.
it. You can also increase the size. Okay, these are pretty good videos. Okay, when you're done, you can say, I learned X, Y, Z, who knows? And then you hit save and submit. Okay, so tell me what you learned, tell me what you thought about it, and you get the credit for that. And so that's how I'm not only holding you guys accountable for watching the videos, making sure you're doing them, because you're not coming to class, you need to have something, but also giving you something for it. You know, this is a way to kind of shore up the score. When you're done, you're just gonna hit OK, and it should return you back to learning modules. Sometimes you have to hit OK a lot. The readings are the same way. Now this one's a little bit different than some of the others. So you might have two formats depending on how I set it up. This one's a format where it has two different questions. Well, that means two different sections. It calls them questions because, again, it thinks it's in a quiz. Okay, you navigate to it. Let me go back. You navigate it to it the same way you would the video. Okay, so you can see right here's a reading. Click on it. Then I say click to launch, and I say begin, or continue in this case. Now over here, you have this section. And when you're done with this section, you write what you think. Actually, I'm in the second section. Let me go to the first one. This is quite lengthy, and you may not be able to have time to read the whole chapter in one setting. And so what I've done is I've designed it so you can put in here a comment of what you learned, but you can also save it. So you come up here and you say, okay, you know what? I'm going to save this answer, so it's been saved, and then you can leave and come back, and it saved your answer, and you can go to the next page or the next section and read about that section and say what blah 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 what you thought. Okay. And so that means that I wanted to make it so you guys didn't have to um, sit down in one setting and finish the whole chapter. Okay. You also have a quiz at each section. Okay, now it's going to say quiz right here. I forgot to do that. Over here it'll say quiz, but I like to have it in the beginning, so this will say video, reading, quiz. Okay, this is just the normal kind of quiz. Now I'm going to go to learning module 2. It has a little bit more, and all the learning modules will. You'll see a lot more in here. So what I'm going to show you what I mean by this is a little bit different setup. You still get into it the same way. Click to launch. It's just this one has all the sections on the same page rather than going from page to page to page. Okay. Now I've done this before, so it'll allow me to view what I did already or start a new submission, however I want to do it. I'm going to say start a new one. It will save what I did though. So if you come down, you'll see, and so this is the first section. It's called question 1 because it thinks it's a quiz. You just come down and you'll see a text box right here. And so let's say I learned X, Y, Z, And all I have to do is hit save answer. I can also come over here and say save all answers, which I like. Now that's saved, so if I need to, I can go eat dinner or whatever it is. I don't have to worry about it losing my answer. And then I can come back and it will save me where I was, and I can continue on. And I can read this section. And then in this text box, I write something down. Then I hit save all answers. I have to hit that OK up here. Okay, and you see the idea. Okay, when you're done with it and you're happy with all your answers, you hit save and submit. Okay, now you also will have, let me just come back to learning modules. I'm coming up here to skip through this. You will also have labs. They're still net labs, so you're going to go to net lab. Now, net lab, there are some labs we're not going to do that are listed under net lab. We're going to do quite a few of them, but we're not going to do all of them. So really, you need to look right here. It tells you which lab I want you to do. So that's the PDF for the instructions of what I want you to do. It'll come up in a second. Okay, and so this is the lab I want you to do. And so when you're done, you tell me, give me some kind of screenshot or something like that saying you completed it. I can actually look at NetLab and see if you had completed it, so we're okay there. Don't stress that too much. But you need to tell me you've done it here. NetLab's not good about telling me you've done something. So if you don't, hit submit, I don't know that you've done it. Okay, and I might not ever know that you've done it. So let's make sure you let me know. I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to let you guys know. There was something else, but I don't remember what it was. So I think we're good. If you have any questions, though, just let me know. I'll try to be as uh, attentive as I possibly can. But I really think this is going to work really, really well. So if this doesn't make sense or if you're confused, please let me know. I would love to meet with anyone who has any problems in this course whatsoever and just go over any questions you have. Okay? So thanks.